square-looking formations in the sky. They were made up of dots, and the dots would shift from one formation to another.
The 17th and 18th of March, 1950, is when headlines first appeared on the three-day mass sighting of flying saucers over New Mexico's northwest town of Farmington. As you can see, Farmington is about 120 miles northwest of Los Alamos and 145 northwest of Santa Fe. The event became known as the Farmington Saucer Armada by way of newsprint articles like this one. The channel encourages humans to turn and truthfully answer questions regarding specific details, so I call your attention to the following. Reports suggest that sightings began on Thursday the 16th of March. The main show began around 11 a.m. on Friday the 17th and dwindled for a conclusion on Saturday the 18th. The objects, which numbered from roughly 30 to more than could be counted, played tag with extreme aerobatic maneuvers and formed patterns over the town. The objects were reportedly saucer-shaped and silver in color, except for one, which was red and often found in the center of the formations. They could both hover and depart at an incredible rate of speed, estimated at 3 times that of a Boeing B-29. The event is still being discussed to this day, thanks to Clay Body's Dr. Lincoln La Paz and surviving witness Virgil Riggs.
Virgil Riggs was 8 in March 1950. He and other kids on the playground spent recess staring at the objects for 3 days in a row.
The first day there were a few. The second day there were too many to count. And the third day there were maybe 30 or 40 of them left.
Riggs is just one of a few living witnesses found by researcher David Marler.
I think you need to be skeptical with regard to the UFO subject, but for those that have actually taken the time to look at the data and do a systematic analysis, there is smoke.
Now he's trying to figure out what the fire is. Marler says the government maintains a research balloon exploded and people saw floating pieces of plastic. But he says that simply just doesn't match up with what happened.
I could appreciate or accept the balloon theory if it was only on one day, but how does it explain 2 to 3 days worth of sightings?
And he says it wasn't just people in Farmington who saw it. Marler says there's documented statements from witnesses across the state, including at Kirtland Air Force Base. In Rio Rancho, Robert Richardson, Action 7 News.